Hi everybody, how are you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel Best SAT Tips by Sebastian Enriquez. And today I will give you 10 tips for the reading section of the SAT, okay? So today this video will be very interesting for some of you, okay? So 1, 2, 3, let's go. Guys, first of all, for those that are affected right now by the Hurricane Irma, please stay safe, guys, okay? So, okay, let's start. 10 tips for the reading section of the essay. Guys, the first thing, my first tip that I need to give you guys is to visit the webpage, The New Yorker. Read articles from The New Yorker because here are articles that contain a more sophisticated language. So it is very great because you are able to read articles about different topics and you will be able to learn and prepare yourself for this standardized test, okay guys? This is my first tip. I recommend you guys to use your senses to figure out what is the passage about. Identifying the tone and the plot might be very helpful, okay guys? This is very good. If you saw a word or phrase in the text and it is exactly in the passage, it must be a trap answer, okay guys? So don't fall in that trap. Okay guys, my recommendation is to read the passage first and then answer all the questions. Don't spend a lot of time in the passage because it will be time consuming for you, okay? Guys, slightly grown, almost true answers are always grown answers, okay? So don't choose those answers. The best evidence questions, always look for the evidence, not for the similar statement that you are asked for, okay guys? In the best evidence questions, look for the evidence and then to the previous question. It does not make sense to look at the passage again and identify what you are asked for. Instead, look for the evidence and see if it matches with one of the answer choices above. Do you understand, guys? Let's look at this example from the Princeton Review, okay? So, okay, here we are, guys, in the Princeton Review. Which of the following best matches with the evidence for the answer to the previous question? So here we have choices A, B, C, and D. Now, let's look at the first one, 4818. 48... Crush ore is concentrated in collocation with the mine through a combination of flotation, gravity, and magnetic processes to introduce a cassiterite concentrate containing 77% tin. Does that make sense with one of those answer choices? Well, the truth is no, it doesn't. So let's cross that. Choice B, 3840. Okay, 3840. Okay, guys, 3840. That one doesn't make sense too because it says electrolytic processing is more expensive but revised up to 99.9999% tin. No, I crossed that one off too. Let's go to lines 5861. 58, okay, tin plate accounts for about 25% of domestic tin consumption. Because tin is not harmful to humans, it is a preferred method of canning and preserving food for long-term storage. Yeah, that one, let's see here in the answer choices. It is expensive, practical, complicated. Well, yes, it is practical. That one was there before, sorry. Practical, that one might be. Let's put design in front of it. That one might be. Because we need to look at the other answer choice, which is D, 6566. And that one tells us the following. 65. The tin supply chain is complex and often opaque. Okay, and often opaque. That does make sense with one of the choices above. No, so the answer, I think it might be B and C, I don't know. Yes, but I think those are the correct answers, okay? So, okay guys, let's look at question 6. It says, one can most reasonably be inferred about the Safe Drinking Water Act from the passage. Okay, in this question, I want you guys to identify the verbs. Always, guys, identify the verb, okay? This is my tip number 8 of today's video. Identify the verb. Okay, this is very important, guys. This is crucial for you guys to get a top score if that's what you are aiming for. So let's look at choices A, and well, let's look at A first. It specifies the nature and percentage of the components of solder. Let me look at the the Safe Drinking Water Act, sorry. But since the solder has been demanded from leading team, but since the Safe Drinking Water Act, tin has become the primary metal in solder. Tin is also a primary component in food grain in cans manufactured from tin plate. Plate is made by an molten. Okay, so in conclusion, tin is the primary metal in solder. In conclusion, so it specified the nature. Specified. No, this one is very extreme. Let's look at B. It may have impacted what elements a company chooses to use in making solder. Well, that might be the answer. Let's look at C. It promoted thing over lead for all applications. For all, this word changes everything, so no, that is not the answer. It is too extreme too. And let's look at D. It promoted shifts in manufacturing and and distribution of canned goods. No, I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one too. So the choice is B, the correct choice. Okay, let's continue. So now let's look at another question, and this is my tip number 9. We must identify the overall structure of the passage, even though it is not required. But in this passage, yeah, it is required to identify the overall structure. Okay, if you don't need to identify the overall structure of the passage, it doesn't matter because you are going to be able to answer the other answer choices in a faster way, you know, guys. So I recommend you to always think, what is the overall structure of the passage, okay? But in this passage, it asks you to answer that question, and the correct choice, sorry, is B. No, why B? Because it is an overview of the steps and results of a process. Why an overview of the steps and results of a process? Well, an introduction graded for a geology course? No. An explanation of a solution to a problem? That doesn't make sense to. And a complete analysis of a naturally occurring element? Well, no. It is B, okay, guys? It is very important to identify. And my tip number 10 and the last one, guys, vocabulary. You don't need to memorize a bunch of words like in the old SAT. You just need to use your brain to identify the context of that word in the passage, okay? Let's see an example here. And 9. This is something from the Princeton Review, okay, guys? As used in line 66, opaque most nearly means A, B, C, D, dark, white, impenetrable, dense. Let's look at line 66. Companies usually report products that, okay, here, opaque. The tin supply chain is complex and often opaque. Let's look at the answer choices. Dark, no. White, no. Impenetrable. It must be impenetrable, guys. I think it must be the right answer because here we have it's complex, and of course, if it is complex, it might be impenetrable. And of course, because there is proof in the passage, okay, guys? So this is very important to identify, okay? We must use our brain, okay, and our 5 senses to identify what is the passage asking, okay? Guys, thank you so much. Please remember to like this video. If you have any comment to tell me, please comment below. And well, please subscribe to our channel.